Hey guys, King Kaiju here. Today we're going to be doing another Kaiju review, and as you may or may not know, this is the 100th episode of Kaiju Review. Yippee! So today we're going to be doing a little something different. It's something that I have done before, but it's not something that I regularly do. It's going to be a top 5 list. And I'm actually repeating a top 5 list I've done before, which is the top 5 best Kaiju figures in my collection. I figured that video is due for a revamp. It's fairly old, and I've since gotten a lot of good Kaiju figures since the video, so I will be doing a updated version of that today. The only rule that applies here is that there's going to be no highly articulated figures on here, so no Hiya toys, no SH Monster Arts, no NECA figures. This is strictly going to be vinyls. If Playmates did have any figures that would make it in the top 5, I would count them too, but nah. With that being said, we're going to be starting off with number 5. That Kaiju is Natsuno Maru. So Natsuno Maru was actually on my first top 5 list, and spoiler alert, it is the only returning figure from that original list. It's a really good figure. It's one of the best Ultraman monsters that I own. And while it's not the only Ultra monster on the list, this is one of the best ones that I have in my collection. The only thing that I really could critique it about is the articulation is very limited. It only has 4 points, which are the arms and legs. It's kind of basic. But other than that, it is a spectacular figure in every regard. Next on the list is number 4, Earth Gamora. This is a guy that I've had for quite some time now, and it still is one of my favorite Kaiju figures. It's just a really fun figure to have. The detail is really good. The painting isn't as good as Natsuno Maru, but still the detail and articulation, in my opinion, make up for that heavily. It's one of the most articulated Kaiju figures I have. The amazing detail also contributes to that, and it makes it number 4 on the list. Number 3 is the first Godzilla monster, kind of. And it's Baggin. This guy is fantastic. I still love this figure, and it is still miraculous to me how it got made. I do not know who pulled the strings over at Bandai to where this is an actual figure, but holy shit, it is so damn cool. It's one of the best painted Bandai figures in recent years. It's of a monster that never even got its film debut. It's fantastic, and the fact that I have it in my hands right now is something that I still cannot believe. So the top 2 were kind of hard for me to decide, but I knew somewhere in this list I had to throw in a YMSF figure. They are technically vinyls, and while this list could have easily just been comprised of the top 5 YMSF figures because all of them are really good, I did have to throw in the best one in here somewhere, and it's the Final Wars Manda. Yeah, YMSF's Manda here from Final Wars is just such a good figure in my opinion, mostly because of the fact that it's very easy to compare the Bandai one to this figure, not because they're at all on the same level, no, but because of the fact that they're so drastically different. Bandai's was much more of a log than this figure, and the fact that this one just looks so drastically different, it's much more posable, and it looks so much better, it makes it the number 2 figure on my list. So you've noticed I've made a little bit of room probably from my last shot, and that is because the number 1 spot is actually going to go to 2 figures. They come as a set, which is why I am making it to where it's both of them, and I recently did purchase both of them. They have just been such an astonishing part of my collection ever since I got them. I have not done a review of them yet, but I probably will here soon. They're just fantastic figures, both of them are, and without any further hype, it's the Bandai Premium King Ghidorahs, the Showa iterations of both of them. Both the normal coloration and the rainbow original coloration. These figures are huge, they are amazing, and they are exactly what I think Bandai Premium should be. The regular Bandai Showa King Ghidorah is fine as is. I don't think it's a fantastic figure, but these ones right here are just so much better. They blow those figures out of the water. They are by far the best Kaiju figures, in my opinion, I have in the collection. Putting all the other ones back in frame, that's going to be the end of this top 5 ranking. These guys are all fantastic figures, and while my opinion is very subjective, to some people these figures might be crap, I really like all 5 of them, and I would recommend them to anyone who is into Kaiju figures at all. Here soon, I may do a revamp of the top 5 worst Kaiju figures in my collection, because I also did a video about that long ago. Maybe here soon I can throw something like that together, but until then, thank you all for watching. Thank you for making 100 episodes of Kaiju Review possible, and I will see you all in the next one.